Hey guys and gals, welcome to the Oxford Holy Club, a place where we ready ourselves to give an answer for the hope that's in us. We will also try to answer your questions, random questions from the interwebs, and have some fun too. So put some seatbelts on your ears because we're in for a wild ride. Well, hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Oxford Holy Club podcast, episode 77, Pounds and Peppers, or Pounds or Peppers, Robots and Mentors. Hey guys, how y'all doing?
I thought that was Mentos. Oh.
Oh, yeah. I prepared for a totally different episode.
Hey everybody, it's Lucas, if we're still doing that.
Lucas, take the microphone out of your mouth.
That was
hot mic.
That was unpleasant. Unpleasant.
Was it too loud?
Just a whole lot.
Just a smidgen.
Wowzers.
Which is funny because that would generally be the opposite of what I would want from you. Normally I could use a little bit more, but that was my friend. That was a lot.
Too much.
Too much. Who's got the time? Never mind.
Too much.
I apologize.
Oh, so sorry. I am 1/4 of your host for this evening. My name is Brad Siliker. Next.
I'm Matthew Barber.
Oh, we jumped in there. I'm Andrew Beckwith.
And I'm Too Loud Lucas. Coming at you live.
Lucas. I love alliteration. So welcome to the show, and we're going to get to it at the end of the episode, but I'll do it quickly right off the bat. Welcome to the Oxford Holy Club podcast and live stream video. If you do want to reach out to us to ask us any kind of questions that we could answer, you can certainly send them into your chat, into the Facebook chat if you want, or you can reach out to us. There's an app or a link in the description called Slido, and you can post an anonymous question to us that we'd be happy to try to answer. You can also... Let me move this. You can also reach out to us through social media. We're on all the main ones, and when this podcast is over, I'm canceling our TikTok account. Yeah. Hey, Becky.
Have we had much action on it?
I deleted the app. Thanks for the like, Becky. And don't forget, so you can reach out to us, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All the ones that matter. We have an email, oxfordholyclub@gmail.com. And don't forget, too, if audio is more your thing and video is not, then just come back tomorrow. You can leave now and listen tomorrow. Don't leave. But the audio will be out tomorrow for you to listen to. And I think, you know what, that's it. Other than to say this, too. We've got our live stream happening tonight right now, but over the next 2 weeks, we'll not be doing the live stream. There'll be content coming out.
Oh, don't give away the magic.
Okay, so listen.
I was going to change my shirt and everything for the next episode so to throw people off the scent.
Yeah, I think they'd notice.
I don't think they would.
Okay, I'm not going to.
Nobody else is changing their shirt.
Best I can give you is put this one on backwards.
No,
and I don't even.
That's why I wore a zip-up sweater to change.
Tearaway?
No.
Yeah, Bradley, you look like you just come in from selling newspapers on the corner.
Extra. Read all about it. Oxford Holy Club not going live the next 2 weeks. They thought it couldn't be done. No, so we're not going live the next 2 weeks, but we will have content coming out. And so while we're live, let me just look. We went from 15 people to 9. Apparently,
that was fast.
Apparently, our newsy goof did not go so well. So, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll say it again, but it won't be quite as magical to you and yours. Oh
Absolutely.
my goodness, guys, how's the week been?
It's been a good week.
Yeah? Why don't you tell me about it, as though it's not in notes in front of us?
We're continuing on the old Christmas party train here. They just seem to never end.
Isn't it funny how the Christmas party train is always going in the opposite direction of the Pounds or Peppers train?
Oh, this is the worst. We chose the absolute worst time to do something like this.
It's the
Or
best.
the best. Or the
But
best
do you guys also remember whenever you used to really look forward to Christmas parties?
Social
I remember
anxiety.
yeah. I mean,
As a kid.
I still do to an extent, but it's, now there just seems to be a lot of them. And so anyway, you do what you gotta do. But anyway, we had the best Christmas party I ever had. I had my staff Christmas party here at the house. It's a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Rocco. I'm going to give a shout out right now to Rocco. Rocco's Cucina.
Not a sponsor.
He should. We're giving him free sponsorship. Rocco's Cucina.
So we're sponsoring him.
Sure, yeah. We're giving him a free plug. And so, Rocco's Cucina. He's out in Hillsborough. So anyway, he's an Italian chef, and so anyway, he came to the house and cooked for everybody, and had a real good time. And I'm a big cheese aficionado. How do you say that word?
Oh,
Not
Thank
like
you,
you
Lucas.
just said it.
not where I thought you were going with that.
Did I just swear?
Well,
Did I swear on live?
and there goes
Yeah,
the
only in
explicit tag.
Portuguese.
Fantastic.
Anyway, so we had like this. I had this my whole table filled with cheese and meats and all that kind of fun stuff. And enjoyed that.
Tell me more.
And,
Was there cheddar? That's my favorite.
no, there wasn't any cheddar.
And sliced. I love
But
sliced.
I was
cheese.
so excited because I found this wheel of cheese. We went away to White Sands, White Sands. What is it down in Lunenburg there? And they had an all-you-can-eat buffet thing as part of our.
And you just
package.
took a wheel.
Well, I ate a whole wheel of cheese in one meal, and it was this ginger oca.
Was this a romantic getaway that you ate a whole wheel of cheese at?
No, the kids were there.
Oh, okay.
And so anyway, I found the exact cheese at the superstore, and so I was pretty excited. And I ate 75% of that wheel of cheese at my own party.
Tell me when to stop.
It's actually a small wheel. It's
Okay,
a smaller wheel. I mean,
it's a
still too
small
much
wheel.
cheese.
That's a Tonka wheel right there.
Yeah.
That's still a lot of cheese.
Still a lot of cheese for one individual, but
Yeah.
no, did that, and then we took the girls, of course, to see Santa Claus at Bass Pro Shop. And
How was he?
He's the same. He's the same as when I was 4 years old. I don't know how
Today,
he does it.
yesterday, and forever.
What's the
I don't know how he
connection with
does it.
Bass Pro Shop and Santa?
What's that?
Oh, that's the best place.
Are you kidding? You go to the mall, and if you want to sit on the old man's lap, it's $20. At Bass Pro Shop, it's free, and they give you the photo.
Are you sure it's Santa?
And they give the kids a little carry away like craft, and there's all kinds of toys and stuff around to play while you wait.
That's how they hook you. Huh?
Oh, exactly. But here's good one, Lucas. But here's
it's called a bait and switch.
bait and switch. But here's my beef with this whole thing. I don't get it. I have a dog. He's a great dog. He's a great dog. But my thing is I don't understand the draw of bringing your animal to see Santa Claus. Because when we were there was probably 6 dogs and a rat. Like somebody brought a rat. Like it was there, and I had to keep telling Addison. Like, get away from the girl with the rat. Like, stay away from the kid with the rat. Yeah, I don't get the draw of why you would bring your animal, because the dogs seemed genuinely terrified of what was happening, and they're all growling at each other, and it was just a mess of a situation. But we had a good time. And the girls
Still better than the mall Santa.
Yeah.
Oh, cheap. Well, it's cheaper. I'm not gonna say better, but it was cheaper. Yeah.
Okay.
That was my last week in a nutshell.
Fair enough.
How about you, Lucas? What's been going on with you?
Well, I had this week we have all of our Christmas concerts going on, so sticking busy with those kind of things. And our kids were up there, Gideon and Esther, grade 1 and grade 3, and it's funny, Gideon loves being a storyteller and he loves doing all that kind of stuff, but when it comes to just being like a chorus member, doesn't sing, just kind of looks around not scared, just enjoying himself and looking around. And every time he looks at me, I'm like, sing. And he's like, oh, okay. And he'll sing, and then he starts looking around. And then Esther, she looked like we drugged her because she was so tired. And she's weaving back and forth on the whatever, the risers. And I was like, she's going down. Like, she's going to take a bunch of kids with her if we're not careful. Anyway, and then she just lost a tooth yesterday. We were at school, and I was like, where's Esther? Because she stays in my office with me for an hour after school. He's like, she's in the bathroom. She's been in there a while. And I knock on the door. I'm like, Esther, everything all right? She goes, I dropped my tooth in the toilet. And I was like, oh, don't go get it. Tooth fairy will not pay for that. Anyway, it's fine. But half the concert, she was just playing with the new tooth hole or whatever. So she was there the whole time. It was great.
That's great.
So anyway, that was my night, and I'm super tired. I'm feeling better now that we're online, but I was like, oh man, I didn't know if I'd have it in the tank for tonight, but I think I do. I have my second win now that I'm sitting down.
Well, we'll be
gonna need a third and fourth.
Yeah.
Brad already let the cat out of the bag. We're doing in episodes tonight.
That's right.
Yeah.
A year's worth of content.
That's right, guys. In case you didn't know, this is how it happens. Just before we can continue, we're going to give a quick shout out to a couple people in chat. Hey, Grace, I'm glad you're there. I can only see a few, even though there's 14 watching. To the 15 of you that are watching, hey, nice to see you.
We salute you.
We salute you. And Rianne coming in with tattling on me.
Little tattletale.
Little thanks, Rianne.
Little tattletale there.
We're going to talk about that in a minute. But Andrew, how's your week been, my man? Oh no!
Oh, he
he's gone.
froze. I thought
He
he was
gone.
really thinking about it.
No.
My
Thought
thing
he
is
was-
already thing.
We're not
Yeah.
gonna say which internet provider Andrew's with, and we're not gonna say which one he's going to. But the switch is happening because of all this.
Does it
Isn't
rhyme with
Andrew?
smodgers or smell a smiant? Oh, we did it again.
soul.
They
I
were
don't-
sponsors.
I honestly
Now they're
don't
not.
think- Are they?
Hey, buddy.
There we
Listen.
go.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna.
Just move on. Just
Well,
move on.
We can. Why don't you?
Brad's
hey,
turn.
Listen, Andrew.
I'm here. I can hear you guys clear. I can hear you guys loud and clear.
It'd be great
Okay,
if
just
you talk
keep
back to me
talking.
then.
See me.
Oh no!
He is a robot.
What?
Oh, no, we're gonna get. I'm just wondering if you cut your video, just for a couple minutes. Just cut the video, but stay on the call.
Let it buffer.
And let's just get your audio. We want to hear from you. Oh, that was fast. He didn't hesitate on
There we
that
go.
one.
He didn't hesitate.
Andrew, are you still there?
Yeah,
So how's your week been, my man?
it was so good until like 35 seconds.
Oh no, even his audio's cutting out.
Yeah.
Don't
I think
Andrew,
you
don't go. Don't go.
Yeah.
This will sort itself out.
I'm going to leave and come back. I'm gonna go reset my router.
Okay.
That's all I got.
We wish you well. God bless you, sir.
Just move on.
We're moving
Yeah,
on.
moving on.
Andrew had a good week. In case you didn't know, Andrew had Indian food for the first time, and
I don't, but I
good.
was going to question that. I don't think that was the first time he's had Indian food.
should we just talk about it? With
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because if he's ever had hummus, he's had Indian food, and I think he's a hummus guy.
and you
And
got
he's a red pepper hummus guy.
is curry Indian?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, there's many different types of curries.
Sure, but
Yeah.
and I'm not trying to generalize here, but you got to think that he's probably had something with curry in it at some point in his life.
I don't know because there's those guys that are like in their 40s that are just like strictly chicken nugget and pizza guys.
Lucas, how old are you?
Hey, I love Indian food, so don't get me started. Rogan Josh, butter chicken, chicken tikka masala. I love it all, baby.
Hold on.
Okay, easy.
Can you back it up and hit that last one that you just
It's like
did?
No,
I-
don't
I-
make him say that again.
I eat peanut butter and naan.
You did not.
No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
No, it's funny because when we were in Ottawa, we went to, we were out with friends and like, hey, we're going to an Indian food restaurant. And I was like, oh, that's a lot for old Lucas, Mr. Picky Pete. Anyway, we went and like, we got like 5 dishes and I'm like, okay, I can kind of pretend to eat them all. And that way it won't be embarrassing. I won't have one plate in front of me that I'm not eating. But I loved every plate they had, even the one of just vegetables with amazing sauce on it. So my favorite restaurant flat out is, oh shoot, what's it called in
Favorite.
My favorite.
It's like my favorite kid. My favorite kid is it's
Tondi's.
the middle
It's
one.
the middle one there.
Middle one.
Tondi's in St. John. It's really, really good. Awesome Indian food. So
Well, gentlemen, it's interesting because what's been going on with Andrew had me kind of looking at my internet this week, and we've been at home and we've been having intermittent internet issues with the service provider here. I'm just gonna say it's citywide. You done and screwed up.
is that a thing?
Who
I've
is
never
that?
even
What
heard of
is
that.
that?
So citywide is your bargain basement Eastlink service.
Well, that's what you get.
No, hold on. Hold
You
on.
probably were exceeding the expectation you should have set for citywide.
I thought I set my expectation accordingly because they use Eastlink's lines and equipment and their internet. But what you're not getting is there's no physical stores. There's none of that. So there's not all this overhead that you're also paying for, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
What that actually turned out to be was at the first pretty decent internet, 100 megabytes download, 10 up for, I think we spent around $60 taxes in. So, not bad. But it was the technical service and just like any kind of service where you needed to talk to somebody that was atrocious. I would be on hold for forever. And I mean, everyone's got the horror stories. Doesn't seem to matter who you're with. You get it. It happens. But it was consistent in almost every time. And so yesterday I started looking at Eastlink just to see what do they have. And and they've got, everyone's got sales, different things now. So talked with an Eastlink rep and was like, yeah, maybe. Then I tried to call Citywide. Was on hold for a while, got through to this guy, nice enough guy, talking with him. And I said, hey, I'm having issues. My service just seems to drop every now and then, and we're left kind of hanging. Oh, yeah, I'll test that. Not a problem, sir. Click. Hangs up on me. I was not happy. I was not happy.
Scammed. You're getting scammed. You're actually just, all they're doing is porting your neighbor's Wi-Fi over to your house. That's what's happening.
Well, so I called back, went through, got somebody different, and just said, hey, I have a quick question for you. Am I just month to month? Yep. No contract? Nope. Because Mandy set it up, so I just wanted to confirm. Like, no contract? Nope. When's my billing cycle change? Tomorrow. I'd like to cancel. And he's like, okay. And he didn't push back. He didn't fight me. He said, okay.
Because you figured him out.
We figured him out. So then I thought it was gonna be like trying to quit the gym. Right? Or like
Never experienced it, but I hear it's hard.
Yeah, well, you got to join one to quit one. Anyway, I thought it was going to be like that, or like trying to quit your dental hygienist.
And those cheeks don't lie.
Anyway, so nope. He's like, okay, and then he said, have you had any issues, or why are you quitting? And I was just like, I prefaced it with, this is not directed specifically at you, however, and I went down through the list. Yeah. So then I called Eastlink, got this guy. I was talking with him for a while, and so my service with Citywide was cut off today. And so last night I'm like, okay, I need internet. So I called Eastlink, was going through the process, just about to pull the trigger, and he goes, okay, we'll send your modem out in 3 to 5 business days. And I'm like, excuse me? I said, that's not fast enough. I said, is there some way to expedite that? I'm thinking of 2 children and a wife that I've now cut their internet service off. And I mean, we'd be fine. But hi, Tyson. Anyway, so then I said, well, and then I realized this guy was getting commission on the sale, right? So he's motivated to seal the deal. And I'm saying, can I just go like literally 2 minutes down the road to the Eastlink store and get the modem there? No, we'll send it out. And I said, no, why can't I just go to the store and get it? Well, we've got it done here. I'll send it out. It's 3 to 5 business days. And I said, hold on. If I'd have just gone to my store and talked with a representative there and done all this, would I have walked out with the modem?
Well, it's hard to say.
Yeah. And they're open until when? 9. Okay, sir.
Man.
See you later.
Thank you for your time. Goodbye.
I'm never going to do a business deal with Bradley. That's for sure. That guy is a nut.
So then I took Harmony, went to the Eastlink store, and she got sick while we were standing in line waiting to get.
As in like vomit sick?
She thought so. She started to have like stuff coming up, and so she's like, I'm like, okay, sick kid internet, honey. I'm gonna hold on to you, and we're gonna get through this. And so I'm holding my child while this guy is going through all the stuff, and I'm just like, just take my money, give me my modem. Harmony's like, I want to go home. I'm like, I want internet.
A couple of years ago, when like there's a place here, I think they got it in Charlottetown around Goji's anyway. It's a frozen yogurt place. And one night I was like super dad, and I was like, all right, let's go, girls. We're going to Goji's. Oh, wow. And so we took them to Goji's, and we're standing there. We just paid for our frozen yogurt by the pound. And what? And Addison goes, Dad, I'm not feeling so good. I'm like, oh, you're probably just hungry. And she threw up all over Goji's, and like there's an honest like 6 or 7 people behind us in line, like
cleared that place out,
scooping things on their frozen yogurt. And I just look back, and then I'm just like, I'm so sorry. And so like this is the part that amazes me about kids, is that they don't forget anything, because now anytime we drive by Goji's, Sadie be like, oh hey Dad, that's where Addison threw up all over the place.
Nice.
Yeah,
you gotta love landmarks. I'm trying to find out Andrew's ETA, because we're kind of needing him for the next thing. We can do it.
Roll on.
But hoping to get Andrew.
I can jump ahead and do the hypothetical if you want.
No, I'd prefer.
We're losing people.
We're losing people. People, don't go. Hey, Jason Barlow, man, Jason Barlow, nice to see you.
All kinds of people.
Someone might throw up on the air.
You're not going to want to go. Listen, guys, this is not clickbait. You are going to want to like, share, and obey. Subscribe.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Well, I hate to do this in his absence. However, we are
know.
going to load up pounds or peppers. Our pounds and peppers segment. Now, this is supposed to be run by Andrew, but in his absence, we're gonna go through. So, if you remember, the whole thrust of pounds and peppers was this: the four of us are technically, I think, by most standards, overweight, and we're okay with that. We know who we are.
No, we're not.
Okay, no, we're not. So we just had conversation around the idea of what would it look like if we created a challenge for each other where each month we weigh in and whoever has lost the least amount of weight based on percentage, they have to eat a hot pepper, starting at a habanero. That's the basement of the heat scale here. And so unfortunately, a while ago, the four of us ate one on the air. Hey, thanks, Jason, for the compliment. Appreciate that. We ate one on the air, and it was unpleasant for everyone except Lucas, it seemed.
It was unpleasant for me.
There's
there's
controversy around that.
It became a hashtag. You may have seen it going viral on Twitter, Peppergate, and
going viral.
Yeah. Anyway,
He didn't eat the seeds.
he didn't eat the seeds.
I didn't eat 7 of the 50 seeds. I didn't know if I had known the pain and heartache it was going to cause.
So
I would have ate them all.
So we did say at the time, anyone that's a part of the Holy Club that watches you guys are more than welcome to take the challenge with us. And really, we're not doing this to promote ourselves. We're doing this to promote just kind of getting healthy. And we all have kids that we want to be around for quite some time. And if I don't stop eating cheesecake, guys, I'm going to be in some kind of sugar coma.
I don't care. I just don't eat those peppers.
Yeah. So a month is come and gone, and we each weighed in yesterday so that we could be prepared for tonight's episode. And I don't have the numbers in front of me. I just know I just know who lost.
I got them. Are you kidding me?
And I was terrified. So Matt, do you want to?
I've got the numbers.
Oh, wait! I put a lot of work into doing this. Let's see here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking on your screen on Facebook right now, I believe you will see a poll that you can click to see who to vote. Who do you think lost the most weight by percentage?
Oh, this could be offensive.
That's what I thought.
Wait,
Hold up.
Wait.
We're good for it. We're good for it.
Yeah.
Your cheeks are still huge, Lucas.
I ran it by all of you before we put this up. Don't pretend like you didn't know.
I can't believe he's doing this to us.
Oh,
It's up there.
I know.
Okay.
Is anybody is it working? Okay.
Oh yeah, I just voted.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. Andrew's
It's up
saying
there.
that he thinks he's back, so we're gonna send an invite.
gonna
Actions
this.
speak louder than words.
Well,
He's gonna screw this whole thing up.
Yeah.
hey! Oh, people are. I'm seeing 33% have voted for me. 67% have voted for Andrew. That lost the most.
Well,
They lost the most or lost the least?
most.
Most.
Most. And did they know that we're doing it by percentage, not by actual pounds?
Yeah,
Well,
it
I mean,
says percentage.
It is in. It's in
Welcome
there.
back,
Sorry,
Andrew.
I don't have my second screen here tonight.
Is Andrew froze again?
He's really
Yes, he
thinking
is.
about something. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. You're back.
You're
You're
there.
back.
You're there. Talk to us, Andrew.
He froze
Talk to
again.
me, Andrew.
Oh, he's back. Okay, he's back.
Okay.
All right, so we'll give you another second here, Brad. What's the votes looking like?
At the moment,
there?
it's split 50-50 between Andrew and I.
Oh yeah, for real?
For real. That's what I'm looking at.
Must be a lot of first-time viewers not noticing this. Do you know?
Hey, Brad.
You know what? No, here's the problem. So I mean, we just started this a month ago. I've been trying to get myself straightened around here for the last 5 months.
Yeah.
Here he goes.
And no, this is where I really need your encouragement here. I need your encouragement because I'm 3 pounds away from losing 50 pounds. And I really want to hit that by Christmas. And because I know at Christmas I am just gonna blow that up.
I needs this.
I need that just to kind of help push.
What a
through,
horrible time to need to lose 3 pounds.
Oh,
The week before Christmas.
Guys, look,
Pounds.
people are split. It's split. It's 50-50, which is odd that no one voted for Lucas or Matt.
Come on, guys.
And it doesn't even look like I can pop in. Well, all right. Guys,
Here we go.
I'm publishing the results for people to see.
Oh, you're doing it?
No. The results of the
okay.
poll that just went up.
poll.
Matt, talk us through.
Here we go.
Oh, I see
So,
Andrew's eyes moving. Andrew, do you want to
the
take control?
The individual who lost the most
Just
weight.
somebody else take it.
I know what the problem is. Your wife just joined and stole 50% of your internet. All right. Tell her to put away the Hallmark movies. All right. The individual that lost the most weight this past week. I'm offended that you guys thought those two. Well, the most weight lost goes to Andrew.
Hey,
Well done.
congratulations, Andrew.
5.11% of his total body weight.
Can you repeat that? He lost what?
5.11% of his total body weight in this month. Second place goes to, you're looking at him, Matthew Barber.
They're looking at four of us, but that's fine.
At 4.15% of my body weight.
Congratulations, Matt.
And what was the total poundage again for you?
Poundage.
Andrew you were 16?
Andrew was
13.
13.
13.
Oh, 13. I was 14.
That's awesome
Yeah.
for both of you.
I was 14. He was 13. Now, here we go. Down to first and second. And the person who has to eat the pepper, who had a total loss of 1 pound, is Lucas Candy.
Lucas.
Which means Bradley,
Actually, well,
Bradley, you are the runner-up.
there was a
Yeah.
little bit of a discrepancy. I don't know why I'm bothering to correct it because it's not a big deal. I lost 3 pounds, which was 1
3
point
pounds.
something percent.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you're correct. 3 pounds.
Yeah.
Bradley lost 6.
Yeah.
And so the ratio is worked out. So,
Okay.
all right.
All right. So I didn't have supper. I don't know if that's going to make it worse or better.
Not better.
No,
but-
definitely not better.
This is the night you should have had toast night. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I do love toast. But
Yeah, you should
the
put some
one
bread
thing
in
that
there
might
first.
be in my favor is we went out after the concert and we got ice cream.
Oh
So
yeah.
I have a base layer of ice cream in my belly. So that it's not going
Dairy.
to help me for next month, but it
Yeah.
might help me weather the storm.
I hope it curdles.
All right. So
That's
listen,
what I'm worried
I
about.
want you, because we cannot have another. We
No. Hey, look.
okay.
Here's what I did.
Hold
My
on.
problem was I didn't want to eat the stem.
Brigade.
So
Yeah.
I already removed the stem. So I'm going to eat this
Oh,
whole
this seems
thing. Just
shifty.
pop it right in.
He dug the seeds out already.
No, I didn't. Actually, look. Here.
Bring
I
it-
don't know if I can get.
Bring it in.
Wait.
Bring it
Wait.
in.
Wait.
Oh, I'm calling.
No, I
don't
see.
know.
I see seeds. I see seeds.
Yeah, he
Oh,
probably
cool.
dug half them out.
I promise you I didn't. I
All
was
right,
afraid
so
you
you're
were gonna
popping
say-
the whole thing in.
Stop creating drama.
What's happening off
second.
camera right now?
I'm going to take a picture of it so you can see the seeds.
Okay.
I appreciate this.
All right. So, my worry is that because I did do one last time.
Eat the pepper.
My worry is that because I was looking at it and habaneros have a Scoville like range of 100,000 to 350,000.
Yeah.
So you guys might have eaten one that was 3.5 times more than mine. But anyway,
Yeah, probably.
here we
Eat
go.
the stupid pepper.
I filled it full of cream cheese. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, and start.
So Lucas has set a 10-minute timer in which he's not allowed to leave the camera frame or go get water
come the hiccups.
or go get milk
Why is that? Does anyone know why we all got the hiccups last time?
because our bodies were. Oh shoot! This is
Did
different.
you just swallow it?
Yeah.
You didn't even chew it.
Yes, he
No,
did.
I did chew it. I chewed it. I gave it like 5 chews and I swallowed it. I'm not gonna like. Oh yeah, it's not good.
Okay, Lucas, lead us through a hypothetical, my man.
Okay, hypothetical. If you were a robot, which I wish I was right now, would you want to know? So theoretically, your parents built you as like a super advanced android. So there's no
Awesome.
way anybody could tell.
Yep.
that really you are a robot.
Data.
Would you want to know, or would you want to live in ignorance?
I would want to know, Lucas. I'm choosing. Yeah, don't shake your head at me, Matt. I would want to know because I would like to know about upgrades. I'd like to know. You know, everybody's making slim models or different models of things today. I'd like to know: is there a Brad Slim? Is there an upgrade, or vice versa, to create a slim model of me, that would be what I'd want. Thus,
That makes no sense.
well, I don't want to have to do pounds or peppers. I don't want to. If I can just get a model of Brad, if they can just like, if I'm a robot and they can take the tubby stomach off and put in abs, just
modular.
yeah, that's what I would want to do. I think I'd want to know that I was a robot for the upgrading, and that's really about it. Just
No. Can
no,
you
don't
think
no.
about the absolute?
Oh my
Think
soul.
about the absolute existential breakdown you would have in your life if you were to find out you're a robot. Like my one of my all-time favorite movies, The Matrix, right? And when they get behind,
Spoiler alerts.
when they get behind, I hope not. The
20-year-old
movie's
movie.
20 years old. But like when you see behind kind of like that fourth dimension or whatever it is,
Lucas is gonna blow an eyeball.
then it changes everything. And to know that you're like you've seen iRobot, right? You've seen
Yep.
the movie iRobot?
Yep. Will Smith.
Yeah. All that robot wanted was to be able to feel emotion, and he couldn't because he was a robot. And so you're better off being ignorant, just in oblivion. So the
Also,
correct
people
answer,
No.
on our feed can vote in as well.
Oh
the
yeah.
correct answer to that question is no. No, you wouldn't want to know that you were a robot.
Well, that's your opinion.
No,
Not necessarily the correct answer to a
Hey, picture this,
hypothetical
Bradley.
question.
Bradley, picture this on a societal level. Because we're now assuming you're not the only one, right? Because if there's upgrades, people aren't just making upgrades for one. There's many. And all of a sudden you all find out that you're not who you thought you were. Think about that even as a person. If you find out you're not who you thought you were, right?
Your parents aren't really your parents.
Yeah, man.
Are
Like,
they
you
your
have not put
creators?
enough thought into this, Brad.
Okay. Into this hypothetical situation, I have come underprepared.
Who says it's hypothetical? That's
Luke.
what I'd like to know.
Lucas.
Right, Lucas?
Brad Tron. Hmm?
Lucas is with me on this.
Well, let's see what Lucas does. Lucas, what about you? I think I know where Matt's landed on this.
Well, I go back and forth because I've had this discussion before. I think I would want to
weird.
know.
with whom?
I would want to know, and partially because of upgrades, I'd want to start testing my abilities, like see how strong I really am. Now, if I was just built like just a spec of like a normal human, maybe it wouldn't be. I wouldn't want to know, but I wanted the ability that maybe I can unlock some upgrades. You know, get some firmware upgrades or something, get smarter, get faster, get whatever.
$1 Million
I think
man.
I think I could live with it as long as I didn't think too much about it, which I could just delete that file if I really didn't like it.
But
I could
it's not
delete the
about
file if I didn't like it.
it's not about liking it or not liking it because you're a robot. You don't like or not like things as robots.
And so if you're
it's-
a robot, is your consciousness something that is
Consciousness does not exist within robots.
but
Same as cats.
but I guess what I'm wondering is if there is a level of immortality that comes with this. If you can take what you are, even as a robot, and then put it into another body.
Sure,
Yeah,
but
if you transferred your consciousness into a body, are you still?
there's
like,
no
you have a
consciousness.
soul?
There's no consciousness.
Is this going to be like Lucas? Are you asking the question similar to like the Blue Nose ship? If they keep replacing it piece by piece, adding new pieces, at what point is it?
No longer
Yeah.
the Blue Nose 2.
By the way, Blue Nose 2 right now, applications are open. If you wanted to work on the ship all summer, they're now accepting applications to be deckhands.
Now, did you see that, ladies and gentlemen? That's how we do segues here in the Oxford Holy Club.
It's true. Yeah, it was on CBC radio today. Anyway, your guys' big hopes and dreams don't exist because there is no consciousness within a robot or whatever.
No, you said or cats, not whatever.
Or cats.
You were specific. You said no
Cats don't have
consciousness in
ideas.
robots or cats.
And
Cats are soulless. I'm sorry to tell you, but for anyone who's a cat lover, Jeff LeBlanc's on here. He's a cat lover.
Oh, hey.
They are
Doubt it.
soulless. They are soulless.
Pastor Dave, welcome to the show. Nice to see you.
Cats are soulless.
Um,
Anyway, no consciousness. So everything you guys were hoping for and the reason you would want to be it doesn't matter because it's not about you liking or not liking or preferring or not preferring. You're a robot. You have no preferences.
this feels like a super fight argument.
No, this is you guys trying to get you guys back in touch with reality. That's what this is. So
Just for the record, Andrew said that he would want to know, and fingers crossed, he would be a cool Star Wars droid. See, I don't want to be a droid. Like I want to be Data or better.
Okay.
To show your hand there, Andrew.
Hold
how
on.
cool you are.
Matt, we're going to ask your opinion. Just 1 second. Let me just do this real quick.
What?
Okay, and now for Matt with his opinion.
There's no fight. I won. It's over. But like every time
I
we
wish
play
I could
this,
say that.
like every time we play this stupid game, you guys twist it around and I lose, even though I've always got the best argument.
Well, you know, I don't think
It's a
you're.
hard life for poor Matt.
We're going to move on because we're almost at 40 minutes here. But you're a robot already. Like nothing has changed. Who you are hasn't changed, other than the reality that you're a robot. You still are who you thought you were a few minutes ago.
You didn't think you were anybody. You're a robot. No consciousness.
Oh, this is something else, guys. This comes from Yahoo.
Get it? Futile.
Yeah, Matt. Oh, my soul. This one comes in from Yahoo user Jolene, who says, "I can't see my.
Jolene.
Sorry, go ahead.
I can't see."
By the way, best Christmas album. Oh no, let's save that for the next episode. Go.
Yeah.
Yahoo user Jolene says, "I can't see myself on Google Earth," and then she says, "Okay." I enter my address in, and I can see my house perfectly, and I know it's the right house for sure. But the thing is, I can't see myself when I go outside. I can see the cars on Google Earth, but not myself. I go out with my laptop and try to reflect something shiny to the sky so that it can read my locations off.
She's gonna have some kind of contact with the third kind if she keeps that up.
And if you guys think I'm a vampire, I'm not, because I can see myself in a mirror. This is why I like Yahoo.
Oh, absolutely.
I said, well, you need to respond and say, listen, here's the problem, Jolene. There's a 15-second delay, so you need to go run out, do some jumping jacks on your front lawn, and then run back inside and see if you can catch yourself. And if you can't, you weren't fast enough, you need to go do it again. And keep doing, crazy stuff on your lawn, dancing around, until you can finally see yourself.
Okay, so the truth of that is it's actually a 1 to 3 year delay, because Google only ever updates the satellite pictures every 1 to 3 years, depending on the population of the area that you're in. How's the pepper, Lucas?
It's all in my
cheeks.
Left side. Cheeks. I think I'm through the worst of it.
He's doing something to these peppers, man.
I'm not. I promise you, I'm not.
Anyway,
I'm gonna be honest. This one was actually, I feel like it was milder than the last one, and I ate the whole.
It's 1 to 3 years that Google updates the images depending on how populous area you live in, for all that kind of stuff. But I mean, I'm glad that she determined she's not a vampire.
That was everyone's first thought, right?
It's always comforting.
Like that's where
we've all been there.
We've
all had that. We've all had that moment where we're just like, could I be? So I'm glad she's got that part straightened out. But I think any advice, if that's what we're looking for this girl, I would just say keep it up. Just keep it up. Keep trying.
Just keep on doing what you're doing.
You're gonna hit one of these times.
Keep on keeping on.
The people that were responding, it was almost as funny to watch. I figured we had enough. We didn't need other people's answers, but they were going off on painting her roof. And so someone said to paint her roof yellow and stand on it, and then you'll see. And then people get into these arguments about the best color that she should put on there, and then they were talking about the price depending on the color and being most cost effective for her for the color.
Oh, my Lord.
The internet's beautiful.
The internet is a lovely thing. Timer's up. Let's see what you do. What are you going to do with that now that you've had that pepper?
He's probably not going to do anything. He's that much of a man. Actually, you know what? If I had to guess, he's gonna drink a glass of milk with a straw.
Wait, he didn't eat it.
You wouldn't.
He didn't eat it. No, it was a bell pepper.
A bell pepper the whole time.
Can we see?
I
can
feel
we
like
see
I'm
the
playing
container?
Russian roulette with peppers. I can't eat another one. I'm afraid it'll go south real quick.
Hey, I'd like to see. Can I see the container?
Plus, actually, sorry. I'm pretty sure I will be eating another one. It just won't be tonight. So.
Oh, sorry. It seems like my mic is muted. Can I see the container?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Last time I had like a mix bag, so this one is all habaneros.
Oh, habanero.
Great job.
Habaneros.
All right. Well, I think we've taken care of this girl. Just keep on going outside, get on your roof, and jumping jacks. That's from Lucas.
Perseverance.
And you're not a vampire, so you've solved that. So that's good.
Good day.
Eat
Guys.
some garlic. Eat some garlic. Enjoy life.
We've talked before about in the new year we're going to do a couple of different things, and one of them is we're going to have a segment that's called Smorp, and it's all about engaging in some scripture reading together and making it available to the community that want to follow along and do it with us and go through some discipleship together. Until then, though, we're not really going into anything super deep, but I tossed a question in here for us to talk about, which is for us to talk about a mentor. If you've had a mentor in your life, someone that's walked alongside you that you would want to share maybe what it's been like, and the value that you found in that. So there it is. I've tossed it. Actually,
I know this is not a shout out time, but I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my wife Melissa, who is watching probably for about 2 minutes until she gets bored of us. But thanks.
She made you do that.
Thanks, babe.
Hey, Melissa.
So yeah, I'll start off, I guess.
Oh, one sec. While we're talking about wives, so I know we've already talked. We want to do something special for our Valentine's Day episode.
Yes.
Yep.
But my wife is demanding that she just gets to come on the show by herself sometime. So I don't know how you
Like
wanna
without
handle
you?
that.
Without you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like you can handle that. I'm not.
Melissa Candy liked it. What would happen if for Valentine's, just any women that are watching right now, you should just be impressed that 3 men are thinking about Valentine's in December.
Well, actually thinking about the podcast, but yeah.
Well, what would happen if our wives just did the Valentine's Day episode without us?
Oh, I think it'd be awesome. Yeah.
Oh man.
Could you
'Cause
imagine?
they don't really know each other all that well, really.
They don't.
So it would be.
What a fun train wreck to watch.
Oh, it would
Hey?
be so good. We would help them write the script, but anyway, all that just to say that.
And they all eat a pepper.
Hey,
Yeah, all that
Matt,
to say that my wife wants her own time in the limelight.
we had someone come in anonymously and gave a comment, not a question. I think they meant to type hard, but it said, so I think it says hard to take Montreal Canadian fans seriously, just saying. Is that?
I'm not leaving that anonymous, Jeff LeBlanc.
Yeah.
No,
David Phil Singer.
That feels like a
Singer.
Jeff LeBlanc.
That was right at the beginning when we first started 43 minutes ago, and I just haven't been able to get to it. There's never been a segue for that.
Quick, run the trace.
Oh, I know who it is. It's Kevin Carr. Kevin Carr, I know where you live.
All right, so guys, talk to me about some mentors, mentos.
I've
Had
got,
Andrew been here, he was ready to talk to us about his favorite mentos.
Yes, I'm a big fruit punch Mentos. No, I mean there's a ton of people, right? And I mean and mentors can be something formal, it can be something that someone is actually your mentor, or it can be just people that you look up to, which might even sometimes be from a distance. But I mean there's ones on my end anyway that are given as far as mom and dad, you know what I mean? That's of course one that I look up to them. I mean, of course on the faith-based part of it too, but just in doing life and doing things right, and like and setting examples. Mom and dad for sure would be there. Then after that, I'd say Brad, similar to one that you're going to share too. Mark was one.
Yep.
As a teenager kind of thing. And then the other one for me really for the last few years has been Gord McLeod, who's the pastor at my church. And but I was meeting up with Gord before we were even attending at Louisville, and he's somebody too that I really look to and always has a good word. And that would be kind of the big things, the biggest individuals for me in my life.
What was it about them specifically, Matt, that
I think I looked for a few different things. Of course, mom and dad, I didn't have a choice. But and I would even say with Mark, there wasn't a choice kind of thing, because I was a kid and he was pastoring. I mean, they were all, obviously they turned out really well. But for Gord,
who turned out really well? Them or you?
Because of them, me, of course. But but no, it turned out well, the relationship.
Yes.
But Gord would be probably the one that I chose, right? I think, and there's a difference even in that. And I think we got a lot in common. He's also got 30 years on me, which is the experience means a lot. We got a lot in common, in a lot of different ways. And somebody that, whether it's work stuff or whether it's faith type stuff, he's always good for a chat, and one of those people that I don't have to tiptoe around. Like it's, I can be very honest and speak how I speak, and he gets it, and
You do love to speak how you speak.
we connect.
And
that
you
kind of a
and
thing.
you speak.
So,
Hey, Ryan, thanks for liking the stream, man. Nice to see you. Cool. Lucas, how about you, my man? Talk to me about some Mentos.
I feel like for spiritual mentors, I mean, I think my parents are really the biggest one. They, they walk the walk, they talk the talk. They really showed me things, not just told me. I mean, they would tell me stuff too, but I never saw a real disconnect between what they said we believed and what we should do and what they actually did. So to me, that's kind of the main one, because I was thinking about other ones, like youth pastors and and like older Christian guys and stuff, like the older guys at camp and stuff. Like I looked up to them for sure, but I wouldn't call it a mentoring relationship really, which is too bad. I mean, I probably would have enjoyed that as well. It just never really happened that way. I don't currently really have one, which is something I would like to have. I mean, I still have my parents, but
I'll mentor you.
you mentor, peer mentor.
I'll bring you along.
That's good. So yeah, I don't know. I've had like mentorship in my career and stuff already, and I have really enjoyed that. But spiritual, yeah, I haven't, and I think that's one of the issues when you go to a bigger church. Sometimes is like when you go to a small church, like your pastor can be your de facto mentor. But in a big church, that doesn't really work that way usually, at least not in my experience. So I think you kind of have to go out and find your own, and I really haven't, and I would like one for sure. Just it hasn't kind of come up that way. So I guess that's where I am. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but yeah, I don't have one. Although it doesn't really, I guess, bug me that much. But it's something I would actually really enjoy in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. And Matt and I share one. For me, the first, obviously, parents, like like we've all said, parents have been huge.
We don't share that, but you're.
No, we don't share parents. That's not what I'm saying.
We don't have the same parents.
We don't have the same parents, Matt. That's not what I was saying. But parents have been, my parents have been huge influence on me, obviously, and I could get into the different ways for sure that they have been. But our pastor in O'Leary, Mark Collins, was probably the first person I would say was intentionally coming alongside me to help me in my faith and in my walk. And I remember, and so help me if this gets back to him. I mean, it's going out there, and he knows. One of the things I remember about Mark was that I remember him being cool. That's the only way I can put it. It was that he was a Christian, and that he was like a normal, cool guy that could hang.
Wasn't weird?
No, that he wasn't weird, right? Like he wasn't. He would do the things like the Halloween stuff that we would do with
He fired a shotgun off of his roof.
Yeah,
I'll not say at us, but in our general direction.
Near us,
right? And that's cool.
Is that illegal? Is that illegal?
I don't know.
It's probably not legal.
But I just like there were times where I remember sitting in his car talking to him about things that were going on in my life and struggles and stuff like that, and he was just there for me. And he was a Christian who gave me solid Christian advice, but also helped me in dealing with like my immediate stuff and all that. And then throughout the course of my young adult life, had an opportunity. At that point, would I say I chose Mark? I don't know, because similar to you, he was our pastor and our youth pastor. But then later on, had the opportunity to work with him again, and was able to kind of bring that relationship back of mentoring and specifically a lot on the spiritual side. And now where I'm at right now, our pastor here, very intentional with mentoring me and engaging in the conversations. And it's great because here right now, like the mentoring, this one gentleman, Pastor Dave, I get mentoring on obviously like ministry, but then, life, and because we share life together and we share ministry together. So it's huge. Ryan's coming in and he said, Matt, Ryan's coming in to chat, and he said that you were a huge mentor for him.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
It.
That's pretty cool.
Ryan.
I remember.
Actually, I'm gonna throw a compliment back at Ryan right now. This guy, he's got one maybe 2 books he's written.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually I think a bit of it he can comment on it. He might be a good one to have on here sometime for a chat.
That's a great
But
idea.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't have the same internet provider as Andrew.
yeah, really. Yeah, I know he's heavily involved with like physical education type stuff, and but a lot of that I would even say I haven't read his book. I have to confess. Send me a signed copy, Ryan. That would be fantastic.
Ryan, send us a book so we can do an unboxing video and a review.
Yes, yeah, actually.
I can't think of anything more exciting than unboxing a book.
Do books come in boxes?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out a way to get it.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, yeah, and but yeah, Ryan, he's done some stuff. He's doing some stuff. I mean, I know a lot of it's based in physical education, but I think Google it here. His last book was about kind of making the next. I forget if it's 5 or 10
your best
years,
decade. Your best
decade. Yeah, that's kind of thing. So. Yeah, so he'd be a good guy to chat with. Yeah, but thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Ryan.
Now I did just try to toss a link up for his book into chat.
Okay, there you go.
And let's see here. Oh, brother, there. We put a link up in chat for Ryan's book. Your best. Want to live? Hold on. Want to live out your best life personally, relationally, and professionally? I know I do. Check out Ryan's latest book. Hashtag your best decade to action
Melissa.
to action out your journey today. Hashtag wellness. Hashtag leadership.
There you go. Check it out. Okay, good. I'm going to read it as soon as Ryan sends me a free copy. And then Lucas's wife, she's very intuitive, and I feel like you've got a really deep connection because she just commented, "Lucas, you love books."
I do love books.
That woman really knows you.
I do read a lot, so
no one knows you better than Melissa. Lucas, you love books. Say something back to her, Lucas. Say something back to her. Melissa, you love Melissa. What?
And, sorry. Melissa, you love puzzles. You're a real puzzhead.
Okay.
There you go.
No, I'm not. I can't get behind that.
Yeah.
We also tossed up Ryan's Twitter handle, so check him out. Yeah. Listen, buddy, I'm not sure if it would really be considered a plug. Okay. But
he's got signed copies. Signed copies coming up. Wouldn't believe how many thousand people just heard about your book, Ryan.
Yep.
As long as every one of the 7 people that are currently watching.
No, we lost one, 6, and Ryan's one of them, 5.
So you 5 need to really get going on this.
I think
really
Andrew's the other 4. Are any of you watching it?
It's just us, my wife, and Ryan.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no, guys! By process of elimination, we gained a couple. Okay. Oh shoot! Well,
right,
the reason that I did want to get into, or the reason I was reading Ryan's comment was, Matt, I'm sorry to say I read the wrong one. He came in initially and said mentors are huge. It's a great topic here. It's hard to force mentorship, but seeking a mentor is such an important topic in 2020. It's true. And so if you don't have a mentor out there, get looking. And if you can't find one, get some mentos.
Yeah. Actually, it's funny because the university course I just took.
Hold on, we'll be the judge of the funny.
Developing mentors and getting mentors and talking about that. It was really interesting because they talked about, like, in the school system, a lot of the time they'll basically pair you with someone, said they're your mentor or they're your mentee or whatever. But unless it's like that's not an organic way to do it. It's kind of like fake. And sometimes it can work, but usually it doesn't. So you got to go out there looking. And I think it was Andy Stanley or Craig Rochelle or both were saying, like, the problem with finding a good mentor is the good ones don't have time to do it. And they talked about the fact that sometimes people get the idea they have to go find one mentor, like one super uber mentor that'll do it all. It's like, no, usually you're going to have like somebody who's a mentor about parenting and a mentor about your work and spiritual mentor and all that kind of stuff. And but you're kind of talking about that now because you said spiritual, not just mentor. So I think that's really important because when you widen that out, it's easier to find people who are really good in maybe 1 or 2 areas as opposed to like the perfect person.
And really, it's about having someone in your life that has more experience than you, that will journey with you, walk with you. But you got to open yourself up to being honest and vulnerable and be willing. The biggest thing for me is being willing to take constructive criticism. Sometimes I'm not killing it, and sometimes I'm not, and you got to be able to receive that. Yeah. If you're just trying to find a mentor just to say how awesome you are, That's not helping.
Right.
Maybe you are awesome, Matt, but that's not helping.
I'm yet to impress anyone.
All right, let's move on to our last and final segment, and I'm looking forward to it if I can just continue to talk while I find the picture. And Matt, I hope you're ready because it is time for
Sports and Star Stuff.
Oh, well, welcome everybody. I'm so glad that you're here for another edition of Sports and Star Stuff. I'm your host, Matt Barber, for this, and I'm going to give you the quick rundown of the rules. If you've ever played Balderdash, this is the same thing, only a little bit different.
Barber Dash.
What's that?
It's called Barber Dash now.
Barber Dash. So what we got here is essentially me and then a group of, when Andrew's here, 3 nerds. And so what I've decided is to challenge them in trying to decide when I put up a, hey, Matt Holmes, welcome. Whenever I put up a phrase or a word, it's going to be either something from sports or something from Star Stuff. Could be space, could be nerdy Star Trek
Science
shows.
fiction, if
Could
you
be-
will.
Could be anything. Now, I'm not telling you what the category is and what these guys got to do, and I'm encouraging you at home to play along. I'm going to give you the word, and then I want you to give me the definition. Very good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to read all the definitions that come in. And if you're online watching, don't be a stinker. Don't cheat. We don't want any of that stuff. Don't Google it. And then at the end, I'm going to read the real one and the made up ones, and the guys are going to vote and see how smart they really are about whether they know sports or Star Stuff.
Well, let me just
All
put
right.
things into context for you quickly, Matt.
Yes.
After the moment I said the word Barber Dash, I immediately thought of Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony and putting your face on a Rainbow Dash doll and making that the new logo.
Oh, please do.
Yeah.
Please do.
Anyway, I'm just saying that's where my brain went. So we'll see how I do with this.
I like it. All right, very good. So, gentlemen, are you ready for this?
Yes.
I'm ready.
So remember, if you're watching online, I encourage you to play along, all 2 of you, and don't Google it. So, gentlemen, text me your response to this word, Fogo.
And
Fogo. Fogo. Fogo.
I know FOMO, but I don't know
Fogo.
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 I think I'm going to forgo this question.
Fogo.
Fogo. I'm sorry, Matt.
Fogo.
Did you tell us?
Fogo.
Did you tell us if this is a sport or a star?
I did not. I'm leaving that wide open.
Oh, crud.
Fogo.
I'm texting you. Do you want it in a text message or in,
I don't
in
care.
Messenger?
Messenger, whatever works. Fogo.
Okay, yeah, you can keep saying it, but I got to get Messenger open.
Would you like that in a sentence?
Yeah.
Please do.
That was one amazing Fogo. That was one amazing Fogo.
I have
Okay.
sent my answer.
I've got one of those responses. All right. Anybody at home got a guess? Feel free. Put it online.
Yeah.
Love to see what you think. Fogo.
It's also an island off of Newfoundland, I think.
Wrong. That is one amazing Fogo. Fogo. Fogo.
I like it.
Can you think? Remember, those words that if you say them so many times in a row, and you start to almost like forget what it even means, or like it's just
Toy boat.
Yeah, that's right. No, never mind.
all right. Very good. We have all our answers in. All right, are you guys ready for this?
Ready.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. I'm going to read.
Oh, hey, Joanne.
What's that?
I'm just saying hi to my mother-in-law. Hello, Joanne.
Oh, welcome, Joanne. It's always nice to have another Mill on the podcast. All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
You need to choose one of these 4 potential answers from Sports and Star Stuff. Here we go. Your first one, Fogo. It's in the game of lacrosse, and it's a player who's only on for the face-off, and then he goes and sits on the bench. Or is it potentially Fogo, the acidic fog in Venus's atmosphere? Or could it be Fogo, an acronym for far out galaxy observation? Or Fogo, Star Stuff, an iced treat on tropical planet Rimmon 4? All right, I will give you those one more time. Are you ready? In no particular order whatsoever. The first one being Fogo, the acidic fog in Venus's atmosphere. FOGO, an acronym for Far Out Galaxy Observation. FOGO, a player in lacrosse who is only on for the face-off, then he goes to sit on the bench. Or FOGO, Star Stuff, an iced treat on tropical planet Rimmon 4.
Good grief.
All right.
I got my vote ready.
I even know what mine is, and I still believe them all.
Okay.
Hey, Sonia, welcome to the show.
Sonia. Oh, yeah, Moose's sister.
Yeah, that's right.
Sonia. All right, very good. All right, gentlemen.
All right.
Brad, are you ready?
I'm torn between. Can I say what I'm thinking?
Yeah, go for it. Go
Go for it.
Well, I'm torn between the lacrosse, but it seems a little too on the nose because just the way you said the word "go" and "fogo" really felt forced to me. But man, that could just be coincidence.
Hey?
And then the other one that I thought, okay, that was the lacrosse. What there was another. The observation one, the acronym.
Acronym for Far Out Galaxy Observation.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Luke?
Okay, so I'm casting my vote for the acronym.
For the acronym Far Out Galaxy Observation.
Whoa.
And
Those
Lucas.
are the two that I was also waffling between, and I'm going to go on the lacrosse side of things.
All right.
I think something happened.
Are you-
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, apologize if our live stream just went off and then came back on.
All right, very good. Let's keep going here. You're interrupting me.
No.
All right, here it is.
The whole stream just dropped, Matt.
Oh, no.
So, Fogo, I chose. What did I choose? I chose the
You
Far Out
chose
Galaxy.
Far Out Galaxy Observation.
And Lucas chose.
The lacrosse one.
Lacrosse one.
All right, Matt.
All right. The correct answer is a player who's only on for the face-off and then goes to sit on the bench in the game of lacrosse. Bradley,
I'm
you
such a
chose.
sports guy.
You are so sporty, Lucas. And Bradley, you chose mine, Far Out Galaxy Observation. Well, thank you so much, everybody,
good.
for another episode of
Sports and Star Stuff.
Oh my goodness! All right, Lucas, walk us out of this thing.
All right, everybody. You can follow our podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Oxford Holy Club. You can throw up the hashtag OH Club when you're talking about us on social media. Or, of course, you can email us the old-fashioned way, oxfordholyclub@gmail.com. And, of course, if you 5-star ratings on iTunes are huge. If you leave us a 5-star rating, we'll read it on the air.
Not only that, but now you can call into the show and leave us a one-minute voice message. So click on the link in the description and ask us anything or leave us a comment. Unless you tell us otherwise, we will put you on the show.
Yeah,
Hey, Tara.
that felt organic. Also, in the new year, we're hoping to have, well, no, not hoping, we already have it, but in the new year, we're going to be launching our website, oxfordholyclub.com, and you'll be able to submit your questions there, or fan art. Y'all remember fan art? Do y'all
Squat.
remember the squat?
Oh, the squash.
Oh, we could talk
Yeah.
about the squat.
And
And
he
get
didn't eat the seeds.
Get that? Yeah, that's right. And like Peppergate. And so along with that too, it'd be cool to do some merch mock-ups, and we could have those things ordered for you. So you know what, folks? We will see what the new year brings. But I'm really trying to time this with the music. But more importantly, until next time, keep spiritually fit
And have fun.
and have fun.